It's 2025, the best time to be looking into cryptocurrency. Hey, what's up, guys? If you're new to cryptocurrency, I'm going to be explaining it at the most basic level right now, today. There's a few different, types of cryptocurrency. We got, your digital gold. We got your utility coins. We got your stable coins, and then we got your meme coins. That's like the four basic categories. I'll go right into digital gold real quick. Everyone's calling Bitcoin digital gold, so it's just a store of wealth, which is pretty good, better than your S&P 500. Over the past 5 years, we went from Bitcoin being like $6,000 a piece to $124,000 was the most recent all-time high, which is absolutely insane. I mean, what kind of return is that? That's over $100,000. Yeah, it's over $100,000 in 5 years. So if you would have bought in back then, you would have been set for life. I mean, there's a guy who spent $10,000 or 10,000 Bitcoin on two pizzas. All they got to say is do the math. $124,000 times 10,000. Well, I hope that guy has a great day today. Even so. So store of value Bitcoin. That's what I associate it with. That's its basic terms. That's it. Then we're going to go into utility coins. Utility coins were made to do something. So they have a utility. I'll give one example that you may have heard of, especially if you're getting into crypto right now. There's a lot of hype around this one. It's called XRP. XRP is a utility coin. What it's used for is transferring money like globally, right? Basically transferring money globally, global payment. And they want to make it easy. They want to make it fast. They want to make it cheap. SWIFT is the payment system now. Do some research into them. But they are the global banking, like settlement, global payments. That's what they do right now. XRP is looking to either upgrade or replace that. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I know upgrade for sure. Replace, I don't know if SWIFT's going to adopt or adapt, but, this is coming. It cannot be stopped. So I'll just give a little rundown. XRP, I've actually used it to transact before. I've used XRP and Bitcoin to transact. When sending Bitcoin, the fee to actually send it is pretty expensive. Compared to XRP. Like I've sent over $100 on a Bitcoin and had to pay like a $50 transfer fee. It's kind of crazy. But that's why, things like utility coins like XRP were made, because XRP, when I sent $170, it was very cheap. I don't even remember how cheap it was, but it was so cheap that I just didn't even care. I didn't remember, but it's very cheap to send, and that's what it was designed to do. It was designed to be cheap and fast, and it's cheap and fast. So, Bitcoin was the first of its kind, but now we got these other coins coming out, and they're going to take over, their different sort of jobs and stuff, and whereas Bitcoin's going to stay, it's digital gold. And it's just going to appreciate, or it's just going to hold around the same place it is. I mean, how much higher can it go? But it is a deflationary asset, so I can cover that another time. But so we got digital gold, Bitcoin, utility coins. Just an example was XRP. 3 is going to be stable coins. So there's a bunch of different stable coins out. USD1, which is the biggest stable coin right now, released by Donald Trump in World Liberty Financial. Big value. If you've watched President Donald Trump speak, he said USD1 will be a 1-to-1 exchange with the dollar, right? But that's everything for stablecoins. All stablecoins are like a 1-to-1 exchange for the dollar. So they just you trade your dollar for an online digital asset dollar, and it's not going to move at all. But it's going to maintain its value there, period. It's just going to stay right where it is. You're going to be able to trade it back and forth between $1 and $1. But that's where things change, right? So if you're on an exchange, you're holding your USDT, USDC, or USD1. You can use that then to transfer it into another asset like a utility coin or Bitcoin or Ethereum, anything like that. you can easily use the transfer right into those. It's a pretty good feature, and I'm sure with all of the crypto exchanges and all this other stuff coming out, you're going to see some good benefits as to holding stable coins, like maybe a return like you get in your bank or something like that, you know. But we'll see. I'm not too sure. I haven't done too much research into stable coins. I'm more into, you know, watching my money go up and down, or, you know, taking profits, buying, whatever I gotta do. But that's what I enjoy, watching the charts. So that's what I do. Finally, fourth category is going to be meme coins. So if you've heard of Elon Musk, you gotta know what Doge is. And I'm not talking about Department of Government Efficiency, I'm talking about Dogecoin. The little dog, but it's a cryptocurrency. So I don't even know how long it was ago that Elon Musk tweeted Doge to the moon. This was during Twitter time, so before X. Doge to the moon, and Doge shot up. It's just a meme coin though. Doesn't have any real utility like XRP, or it doesn't have any real super value like Bitcoin. And it's not a stable coin because it's still volatile. It can still move. But yeah, that's just an example. There's millions and millions of meme coins out there. A lot of them can fall under Solana, which is a utility coin. Good coin in my opinion. But yeah, a lot of it can fall under there, and they don't do anything in particular besides kind of pump and dump, I guess. They kind of just pump and dump. You might see them go up one day, and then the next day they're gone. Depends on what you're investing in, but I wouldn't say investing. Honestly, when it comes to meme coins, you're more gambling than investing, so be careful. Finally, let's get into the seasons. So there's this nice, lovely chart that I'm going to block me with, but it goes over like the seasons of cryptocurrency. And I'll just let you guys read that real quick. But this is like how the normal cycle goes, and where a lot of people make most of their money is altcoin season, and that's what we're on the edge of, I would say, right now, because we've already seen a lot of Bitcoin go up and up and down. I mean, we've had a lot of Bitcoin dominance. We just got to monitor Ethereum for its dominance, and then it will all trickle down into altcoins, and that's where a lot of people make their money. A lot of people make their money in altcoin season and meme coin season. So, you know, I've actually not been through a run yet. I've just seen them happen. You know, I always thought cryptocurrency was not a scam, but it's just not going anywhere. Like even last year, towards the end of the year, one of my colleagues or coworkers was like, yo, I should just throw $10,000 in Bitcoin, shouldn't I? I was like, nah, it's not going anywhere. Boy, was I wrong. Look at, I mean, just like a week or two ago, $124,000 all-time highs. I told him, I'm sorry, you should have put it in. I'm sorry. Pause, what? Yeah, I'm sorry, you should have put money into Bitcoin. They're better. But he was like, nah, don't worry about it. I was like, okay. He's an older guy, you know, he's already retired, so it is what it is. But really, that's like the whole overview of crypto for noobs. I mean, it's not that difficult right now, and there is a big rabbit hole you can go down with deflationary, decentralized assets such as cryptocurrency. And honestly, this is only the beginning. This is only the beginning. If you want to keep up on the news, you know, subscribe, follow me. I'm going to be covering the news as we go. Maybe I'll do like a little video next on the Genius Act and what it means, but a lot of people have covered the Genius Act already, so I might just try and hop up to speed on what's happening right now. And yeah, that's kind of, you know, how it all is. So if you guys got any questions, throw it down in the comments. All I do is monitor futures, crypto, and I like to look at cars and lifestyle stuff. So I got nothing else to do besides work and this is it. So if you guys got questions, throw them in the comments, give me a subscribe or a like, and I will keep releasing these types of videos. I mean, I'm going to do it if you guys don't regardless, but because this is what I like and this is how I see it going. So come on, guys, let's get this together. Let's chase the dream. Until next time.